The first little section of this video, and this is, I think, a good positive way to start, is more of ideas as opposed to things. Ironic considering the fact that this is going to be on YouTube, which is online, but first big thing that this looks like to me is reading books instead of being on the internet, instead of being on social media, watching YouTube videos, doing things like that. Pick up a book. Spending time every day devoted to reading books, I think it's really a positive way to explore the world that we're in. Highly, highly, highly recommend getting your head in books instead of online. Next one is physical music over streaming any day of the week. Oh my gosh. Like, to it. And I still have a CD player in my car and I listen to CDs. The next one, I have a turntable and I've been slowly collecting records and listening to music the way that it was meant to be listened to on a record or on a CD in an album format, the way that the artist intended. Huge improvement to the overall experience of music. That's why I'm so for getting your hands on something physical, going back to more like analog technology. I believe in this for coffee too. A lot of people use Keurigs, a lot of people use Nespresso. First of all, it's not good for the environment. Second of all, it's kind of experience, slowing things down in the morning to brew yourself something. I love it. I think we need to just move a little bit more in that direction again, live life for the now, getting our hands on physical media, whether it's books or music or doing things more analog. I've been loving that recently. I think it's improved my mental health. Okay, the next one's also kind of an idea, but it also has product recommendations, so I think it's a good transition. So the next thing I want to talk about is buying secondhand. And a lot of you are probably rolling your eyes because where have I been? Because most people my age have been thrifting. I've had horrible luck thrifting. I go into thrift stores and I just can't find anything. It's a very rare day that I find things that I do love, and it does happen. I had a really good day at Value Village a couple weeks ago where I got a few books, I got a new pair of jeans, I got a new pair of jean shorts. Like, I found some stuff I liked, but I just don't have the time that other people do to just go to a store and dig and dig and dig and dig for hours just to hope to find like two things. I don't have that time. If you do, I highly recommend it. I think it's great. It's just not for me. What is for me is being able to thrift online. This is not a sponsored post. I have been shopping with ThredUp and it has improved my life. I can buy things for cheap without sending money to places that use unethical working conditions and labor. Since starting to use ThredUp, I've gotten a little black dress because I think that that's something that's a staple in a wardrobe and I didn't have one. I got a pair of vintage Frye boots today, so instead of going to some fast fashion brand and buying a cheap plastic skirt that I'm going to throw away because it's really cheap, I got a skirt I'm probably going to wear again because it's really cute and it is on theme for what I want to be wearing for my birthday, so I feel better about myself because of it, and I'm getting stuff that's nicer. So just thrifting's great. ThredUp is really great. Highly recommend it if you are low on time like me and you can't just dedicate many, many hours to digging in store, as fun as that is. Okay, unfortunately we're now in the capitalism part of this video, and it's probably what you all clicked on this video for. Product recommendations. I've got my little box of goodies here, so we're gonna get into it. I'm going to talk about skincare first, because that's something I've been into for a really long time, so I'm going to talk through some things that I have been liking for skincare. First of all, there's a couple things that I don't have with me anymore because I've used them up. Again, these are things that I've been loving. First of all is pretty much anything from CeraVe. I liked CeraVe before it was cool to like CeraVe, and I still like CeraVe because my face, very sensitive. I don't put fragrances on my face. I do have fragranced products, but it took a lot of bravery for me to start using them because of how bad my face is when it comes to reacting to fragrance, so I don't do that. I'm almost 24 and I'm starting to see aging on my face. My adult face is coming in, so I last year bought retinol for the first time, and I use it at most once a week. Always with sunscreen on. I've been using vitamin C. That's really good. Just find one that's in your budget every day for that one with SPF, okay? Say it with me. With SPF, okay? And even if you're not melanin deficient like me, you should be using SPF, please. Take care of that beautiful skin, okay? The sun is beautiful and wonderful for us. We need vitamin D, but it also sucks. It's radiation, and it is killing your skin cells, even if you have more protection from melanin. SPF, please. Body care, always and forever, the CeraVe body lotion, this moisturizing cream. I just got this big tub of it. I will always put this on my body first as the first layer of moisture because it's unscented, it's super moisturizing, it is amazing, and it's good bang for your buck. The last fragrance-free recommendation I have for body care, this is the Naturium Body Wash. It's got salicylic acid in it. This is something I use before shaving to get like a little bit of a chemical exfoliation going. It helps prevent ingrown hairs. It prevents acne if you have body acne. And this one, if you have sensitive skin everywhere, it is fragrance-free. And sometimes I just need that still, even though my body's a little less sensitive than my face. But now we're gonna get into some yummy smelling things because I do love to smell good. So the first one, and this is my favorite body wash ever, it's from Lush. It's the Posh Chocolate. And I bought this just like a month, oh my god, like a month and a half to 2 months ago, and it's already almost empty. I use this all the time. It's definitely more of like a fall winter thing. So this was my last one I'm getting this year until it's cold out again, because it's like hot chocolate Nutella. It's nutty, it's chocolatey, but what I love about this one is its first ingredient is glycerin. If you don't know, glycerin is great for hydrating, and then it also has aloe vera and hazelnut milk, so all those things are very nourishing, hydrating. This is very fragranced. If you have a problem with fragrance, do not buy anything from Lush, basically. But I have not had a problem with this on my body, and it smells divine. And then 2 body lotion recommendations. They're both from EOS. Everyone and their mother on TikTok is talking about these ones. Everyone talks about this one. It is vanilla cashmere. It is beautiful, but to me it smells a lot like Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works. It's a little bit of your standard vanilla. It's very rich, it's very nice, it's very pretty, it's very sweet. But to me it's not like a life-changing vanilla, it's just at a good price point, and I do think that it's a better quality moisturizer than what they usually have at Bath & Body Works. This is one that I think people need to be talking about more. So again, as we're transitioning from like winter, spring to spring, summer, I'm probably going to be using this less because it's kind of a heavy, gourmand, very thick, creamy vanilla to something like this. This is Fresh and Cozy, and even though cozy's in the name, it's definitely more fresh than Fresh and Cozy to me. It's definitely very light and clean. It smells like you just got out of the shower, or like clean linens, like kind of laundry detergent, if that's the kind of thing that you like with scents when it's hotter out, which I do personally think that's a good one for you. We're gonna talk about perfumes. I have been starting to get into perfumes recently. I do like the idea of having like a little collection of ones that I really think represent me. The first one I'm going to talk about is this one. It's Pen Nouveau by Son Venin. It's a Norwegian perfumer, and I bought this in Bergen when I was in Norway, and it's a different smell for me. I normally am very drawn to the really sweet, really desserty, like vanilla, chocolate, things like that, but I'm trying to kind of elevate my nose a little bit, and so this one is a bread scent, and that's what it's marketed as. But I will say that to me this is much more of like a peppery green fig leaf scent first, with kind of an undercurrent of like a toasted bread crust, which is really interesting. It's a modern take on a gourmand. I would call it like a gourmand 2.0 if you're getting into fragrances This is definitely the most expensive perfume that I have in my collection, but it's also a memento from a really great vacation. So I'm not complaining about that. It is really lovely for everyday wear. It's pretty close to the skin, but I do actually get compliments on it. It's just not overpowering. After many hours, the final note that you get is just like a really realistic vanilla extract smell that's really close to the skin, which is really nice after a long day's, smelling on your skin and getting just a little hint of not sweetened vanilla, just like a vanilla extract. Very pretty, very nice. This is Milk by Commodity, and I have used this up. It isn't empty. There's nothing left in it. But again, this is kind of a wintry scent, so I'm not going to be purchasing the full size until next fall winter. I'm thinking it's so good. I'm thinking it's gonna be something I get at the next Sephora sale, like around Black Friday, as like a little pick me up for me. But I don't need the full size right now, so I'm not gonna buy it. But I will eventually. This one is. It's called Milk, and I've seen some people complain about it because they're expecting it to be just really milky. It's not to me, but I don't really care about that. It's this unisex but kind of leaning feminine fragrance that, because it has like the woody, more masculine notes, I think is really, really nice. It's got this kind of roasted sesame, roasted marshmallow thing going on with wood. It's really, really pretty and really warm and cozy. I've worn it to bed quite a few times because it makes me feel like I'm wrapped in like this really warm blanket. But since it's warmer out now and sunny, I'm not gravitating towards it, so I don't feel the need to buy anything like this right now. But once the weather starts changing and it gets a little bit colder, rainier, snowier, I'm gonna want this one. I highly recommend it as kind of a more complex, interesting gourmand scent as opposed to like straight up vanilla. The flip side of that, and one that I will be purchasing a full size of pretty shortly, is Mochi Milk by Deadcool. This one is also a marshmallow scent. I bought this as the spring-summer counterpart, oh my god, to Milk by Commodity. There's definitely a theme going on. This one is a rice milk and marshmallow scent with a little bit of peach, but it's not like a peach candy thing. It smells like peach ice cream, but it has, again, kind of an undercurrent to it of incense that kind of grounds it and makes it a little bit less, like, cloyingly sweet. I think this might be too heavy for really hot summer, but it's nice for spring. I wear it all the time. I got this, like, a month ago, and look at the dent. Look at that dent. I'm going through it. It's really nice. Okay. Final fragrance that I want to talk about is another full bottle, so you know that I like it. And this is a pretty new one. It's Emporio Armani's Power of You. And I didn't actually get a small version of it first to try it out, but I did test it out in store multiple times on my skin to see how it wears. I will say that one in particular has kind of, I don't know, it's definitely split. Some people think it smells like body odor. I am glad that I am not the kind of person that has the little rat in my brain saying that the passion fruit smells like body odor, but just be wary that some people get that because it's such a tart note, but for me, it smells like passion fruit and vanilla ice cream, which is just beautiful. I have this on today, and I've had it on since early this morning, and I still smell it a little bit. The first spray, I will warn you, is quite strong with the passion fruit, but it settles really quickly into like a realistic passion fruit with vanilla, and then the passion fruit just kind of slowly fades all day to where right now there's a little hint of the passion fruit and just vanilla, and I'm okay with that. It's mostly linear, but I kind of like that. If I'm paying money for a passion fruit and vanilla scent, I'm okay if it's just passion fruit and vanilla, and it is beautiful. Yummy, it's delicious. And that's pretty much it. There's a few other perfumes that I have in trial sizes that I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing, so I don't really think that they fit into this video of what I'm loving currently, but those 4 have been the ones that I've been wearing on repeat. The final thing I want to talk about is makeup. I like makeup. I don't do a lot of makeup. As you can see, this is like as much as I do on a daily basis, but I do like it. And both products I'm going to be talking about here are from the same brand. I'm very consistent in what I like, and I just want to lead this off with Lady Gaga. I love you. If you ever see anything that I post, you would make my entire year. One of my favorite albums that I've been listening to on vinyl has been Mayhem by her, so it's very fitting that 2 makeup products that I'm talking about, the only 2 makeup products I'm talking about, are both from Haus Labs. Consistently a great brand. The foundation, I don't like the feeling of foundation on my skin. This is my favorite foundation. It's so lightweight and it just feels like a serum, like skincare with a tint that's medium coverage somehow. I don't know. It's hydrating, it's brightening, and it lays really smoothly and cleanly. It's beautiful. I do know that some people I know have had skin reactions to something in it, so be wary. Always patch test any product, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then also the mascara. I have stubby little lashes and I don't like a lot of mascaras because they don't do anything for me. This one really gives me good lashes consistently. I don't know if I'm ever going to go to a different mascara, even though it is expensive. I don't know, my eyelashes just look so much better with this than any other mascara I've used, so I don't know. I'm not a professional when it comes to makeup or anything that I'm talking about here, but these are just things that have been working for me and I've been really enjoying. Thank you for joining me and letting me yap about the things that I have been addicted to recently, and I hope that this isn't too much because I'm not for spending money that you don't have on products that you don't need. You don't need any of these products, they're just things that I like. And so if you have similar taste to me, maybe next time you need a perfume or a body lotion, you can look in this direction. Yeah, that's it.